Dynamic banter. Mike and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road on Dynamic banter.
Why? You know what? It's a Pixar. It's a Pixar, Mike.
QB, why?
Yeah, and then they're all crying because QB died. And then at the end, after the credits, there's like a shot of like the toys like gluing him back together.
Yeah, and it's bad.
And then it cuts to black, and then you hear,
Kill me. I'd love to rest.
guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter. There's a piece of the beginning of this episode that will make what we just were saying make more sense. Speaking of the Patreon.
Speaking now, of course, of the Patreon. Baby Bobby, I said. Yeah, baby. Man, what a fun sound.
But yeah, there's the Patreon is the Dynamic Banter Patreon is a mighty place.
I really love it. I love what we're doing there.
It's healthy and robust.
And there's also like you don't have to worry about Blue Sky or Thread when you're on the DB Patreon.
No. But can I say that as well as what the hell we're completing the puzzle of what we were talking about when the episode started, there is a video currently up before the banter that includes a warning because there will be butthole.
There will be butthole.
There will be butthole.
There has been a butthole.
Do you think that when There Will Be Blood came out, there was a film called There Will Be Butthole?
Yeah, and it didn't make it. A lot of good people worked on it.
There Will Be Anal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they got lazy.
I missed the porn parody. I remember when that Pirates movie came out. Do you remember Pirates? It was a porn. It was like 3 hours long.
Yeah. It was like the biggest budget they ever spent on a porn.
And everybody had a friend who had the 3 DVD set, and my friends would just put it on at parties.
Yeah.
In the back. It
was because it's almost like watching Cutthroat Island.
What's that?
That movie with Gina Davis. It was like a swashbuckler that lost a lot of money for the studio that made it. They went bankrupt.
Oh no, that's too bad.
That movie was a big flop.
Flop.
It went down to the briny deep.
Flop the deck.
It got dunked, sir.
That film's locked away in Davy Jones's locker.
It got dunked down to Davy Jones' locker. Wow, that's how they talk about that movie.
Dude,
now.
all pirates were Scottish. Did you know that?
Were they?
I mean, it's the same. What's the difference?
Even the black beard? Yeah. Speaking of beards and shit, Mike, your haircut. It must be addressed. Because you've got the shortest little haircut I've ever seen on you.
I got the shortest hair in the land.
You get the shortest hair in the summer.
I went to the barber shop and I said, give me the shortest hair in the land.
In the land.
Yeah.
And they're like, that could be something you might not want.
Give me this haircut 50% off.
But you do, like, this isn't a rare thing. Like, you've chopped your hair off like this.
It's been a few years by this point, but yeah.
To start anew.
I've been known to choppy a few peepees.
Yeah, because the summer's coming and you know it's going to be a real goddamn scorcher.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck it. And also, it's nice. And it's a nice change, right?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You look in the mirror and you're like, whoa.
I scared the fuck out of Zoya the night afterwards. I came home really, really late, and she cut my hair like the day before.
Did she cut it?
Yeah.
But she cuts a lot of hair.
She gets a lot of hair. But she's seen me every day for the past 12 years, 15 years, whatever it's been. So I come in, and it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I hear that she's watching... Dude, this is such funny music. And I hear that she's watching TV.
She's watching the TV.
She's watching the TV. I got on her phone on her side, but in bed. She's watching Netflix on her phone. And so I'm like, oh, she's up. So I come down the hall and I do this thing where the house is pitch black, you know? So I'll turn on my flashlight on my phone and I'll swirl it around like a discotheque.
Little disco party.
And I'll slide around the corner. There's like a blind corner going into our bedroom, and I like dance, right? And she was dead asleep. And I did that, and I'm just a guy with like a jacket and all my clothes on with a new haircut with a flashlight.
Dude, because that's silhouette. The silhouette alone is like, that's not my husband.
And I was saying, I'm going to kill you.
Imagine being like, that's not my husband. What is this maniac doing?
And why is he dancing?
Why is he dancing?
How can I make it stop?
Is this the Joker?
And she got so fucking scared, which I felt very bad because I am a very like guilty person like that. If I accidentally scare you, I'm like, I know what it's like to be scared. I'm so fucking sorry.
For sure.
I don't do that to people on purpose. She does that to people on purpose all the time.
Oh, so she loves
it. And I felt so bad, and I'd like to publicly denounce how much I take it back.
Yeah.
But she was like painfully scared. She goes, oh my God, I didn't know what that was. And then this is how you know somebody's really scared. She realized it and she took full account of the situation. And then she went like this. Oh my God.
Oh, so she had to decompress.
Yeah.
Because she was up here.
She started crying.
Dude. Because she went into fucking fight or flight.
Yeah. And I'm so happy.
Damn.
I'm not like, I don't have like a machete in my stomach right now.
You definitely could have.
Yeah, so when we got out of the hospital, we really smoothed things over.
Zoya sleeps with a machete every night.
Yeah, but if I was closer, I would have been...
You would have gone nose where your body would have been.
My body would have gone nowheres, and my head would have gone elsewheres. But I did apologize because I felt extremely bad.
Damn. But you had, it was a little fun. And also, you forgot your haircut was scary for a second.
Yeah. Dude, people keep saying nice haircut. And I'm like, okay.
I know, right? Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's about me.
You're not seeing it.
Yeah. But
It's
she did a great job. She's so good at what she does.
Yeah, she can make...
Dude, she's been flown all over the world. She just came back from Portugal, speaking of, and to do like a destination wedding for the hair for everybody in the wedding and the whole party. And she's just like, she got invited to work on set for a thing that we're doing in Montreal.
Wow.
And she's just really good.
Yeah. She's jet setting. She's taking names, getting bags.
I'll never stop loving it. I'll never stop. Can I be the picture for that button?
Yeah. Just smiling so big. Yeah. It's a little animated.
Can you make it a GIF?
Well, then I'd have to press it every day.
Yeah.
Dude, so...
Dude, when we break up this podcast and we split off, we do our own things, and I'm like, welcome to Hey BB Bobby. But I don't have access to the button.
You can never press Superbike, ever.
Yeah. You can also never break up because people have tattoos of this podcast.
I know, dude. And in our lifetime, like ruining someone's like tattoo decision, I don't think I'd live with that.
We would have to make another podcast, and the sponsor would have to be like a cover-up artist.
Yeah, exactly. Hey guys, do you remember DB? Well, if you do, then
you'll love Hey DB Bob.
If you do it a permanent way, check out our laser removal tattoo service.
Dude, there's a person called Michaela who just hit my community number.
I love a Michaela name.
Yeah, I don't know any bad Michaelas.
Yeah, Kevin's up on it. Kevin's up on it.
How you feeling, Kevin?
I just won 250,000.
Congratulations, Kevin.
I'm not joking.
And he's not joking. Well, you're dead serious. So check this out. Look at this. Can you see their tattoo?
Wow. Do not spin.
Little do not spin.
Do not spin's a good tattoo because it's like it is a good like reminder to anyone that might see that you would rather not spin.
And that's what you want.
We should have shirts that say I'd rather not spin.
I just wish there weren't so many ailments that can be cured by spinning.
I know. I
wish it wasn't an option.
There are a lot of us out there, people that don't want to spin, Mike.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to be spun as a joke.
Dude, give those people a voice right now. Say what you got to say.
Well, I'd like to say that we are out there, for sure.
We out there.
Those of us that wish not to be spun.
Mm-hmm. That's the name of the Facebook group.
Those of us who wish not to be spun. What's the
Steve Zaragoza? Dude, that's
those
you're on
TOU.
Fox News. Dude, you're on Fox News, and that's like the bottom of your like Chiron thing. Steven Zaragoza.
Yeah.
Representing those of which do not wish to be spun.
Those of us who wish not to be spun. Yeah, I represent those of us who wish not to be spun.
Now, you just finished an 8-hour protest outside of the county fair.
Correct.
And what was your message here today?
Well, I'm not trying to... Here's something I'd like to make clear for the audience watching. We at the We Who Prefer Not to Be Spun... We're not trying.
And we gotta go to a commercial.
No, I got this. No, don't go to a commercial. Hold on. Where's my camera?
Dude,
we're not trying to end.
They're behind you. Nobody wins one. No one spins.
We're not trying to end spinning. I want everyone to know we're not trying to end spinning.
Spin if you'd like.
We are those who wish to not be spun.
Spin if you'd like, leave me out of it.
We'd like to be respected. We don't want spinning to end. If your child wants to spin, go ahead, let him whoop-de-doo.
How will you know what's happening in the world if at least one of us isn't standing still?
Exactly. Thank you.
Aren't we always spinning enough being on the globe?
Yeah, you can look in all directions. I'll look in one direction. Forward.
Which band was better, All Directions or One Direction?
Also, those of us who'd wish to not walk backwards is another group that...
They're down the street and you should really speak to them.
They never want to walk backwards.
They're burning a Michael Jackson statue.
They believe if they walk backwards, they'll time travel. So they always walk forward.
Over here are the people who don't like walking forward.
These are the people that don't like walking.
And they're bumping into each other.
And but like, we don't want to end spinning. We just want to not be, some of us don't want to be spun. I think we should.
It's not often we get so emotional and serious on the podcast.
I know. And sometimes we talk about serious issues here, but it's rare. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we need to talk about these things because I know there are a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in an office chair. I'm working. I don't want some goofball to come up behind me and spin me around in my office chair. I don't want that because it doesn't feel good.
I don't want to be in a grocery store with my shopping carriage and I have everything I need and I'm headed towards the self-checkout because I'm a boss bitch.
Thank you.
I don't want somebody to come up and spin me. I don't want to be spun. I don't want my hot dog buns flying out of the part where you're supposed to put a child.
I don't want to lose my balance.
I don't want to lose my lunch before I even eat it.
I don't even know where I parked half the time. You spin me around and that's that. I got to take the bus home. So don't spin me around, not even once.
Please don't.
Don't even spin me once. Please.
Don't even
spin me once. I prefer not to spin, it says on the back. The back of the shirt says I'd prefer not to spin.
Dude.
Thank you.
And it's not that we can't be turned.
We can turn. Yeah. And someone's like, isn't turning just spinning in slow motion?
This is over.
We're out of here. This is
if you guys are going to treat this like a goddamn joke.
This interview's over. We opened this by saying we're not trying to end spinning.
We said it at first.
We said we said anyone can spin.
Dude, speaking of saying things at first, can I shout out a few shows at the beginning of the show?
Please.
Listen, 7/7. I'll be in San Diego. Camino del Mar. Is that a real town? It sounds like a rich person place. 1540 Camino del Mar. It's a hotel. There's like a free show at a hotel. I'm almost positive it's free. On the 8th, I'm doing a Don't Tell show in Culver City, and I'm also doing the Riff Raff show late. I'm going to drop in. Dude, I was telling you about the Riff Raff show before.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
There's a show where there's 2 buckets on stage, and one is like stoner questions. You have to answer the stoner questions, and then the other one is like your drunkest friend daring you to do something. and it's out of control. Dick punch is the most popular one. Last night they said I was funnier than a dick punch, which is really, I've never gotten a compliment like that before. At 7-Eleven, I'm doing a show at the Higher Path, which is the dispensary that me and Steve frequent a lot. On the 14th, I'm going to be in North Park, San Diego. On the 15th, I'm doing a Don't Tell show in Long Beach. On the 18th, I'll be at the Irvine Improv, Kevin's actual house in Orange County. On the 22nd, I fly to Montreux, and on the 4th of August, I'm doing a long set with JF Harris at the Hollywood Improv Lab so we can work on jokes for upcoming specials and stuff like that. And so it would be awesome if that place is packed. That's on the 4th, and there's tickets for all that online.
That's a busy boy.
A busy boy. He's busy.
That's fun, dude.
I'm very happy.
I love it. Welcome into the jungle, boy.
I'm cum.
Mike's going to the jungle, boys. You better put on some UV ray cream.
Dude, can I say something about my general demeanor today?
Absolutely, brother.
So I had a show that ended very late last night, and I woke up 15 minutes before I met you guys outside.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just being very honest and open when I'm saying that I straight up didn't feel like doing this.
Yeah.
But I also straight up didn't feel like doing the last Welcome to Our Podcast show that came out, and it was the best episode we've ever done.
Dude, isn't that funny?
So I'm very excited about today.
Sometimes I feel like I'm anxious or something, and I'm like, this is just going to be whatever. But like whenever we hit record on that dang thing, before you know it, it's like you don't even remember what was bothering you or like what felt weird or whatever, because we're just trying to make each other laugh and talk about dumb shit.
You know what's the common denominator with that stuff? It's like, I think whenever you're anxious or not feeling good, and like you said, you're like, this is going to be whatever.
Yeah.
We never know what it's going to be.
We never fucking know.
You never know. As good of an idea as you have, and sometimes you're right, so you think like that's the way. You know, sometimes you're like, this party's going to fucking suck. Yeah. And you go to the party and it sucks. And then you're like, well, actually, I was right.
Yeah.
And then, but 100% of the time you don't know. It's just sometimes you match up with what actually happens.
That's the thing. It's like you gotta and I understand why like some people don't even want to open the door to those possibilities. Like they don't even want to be in a situation where maybe things could change, because change is like scary and shit like that too. Yeah. But like really opening that door is what leads you to like some of the coolest experiences in your life.
Yeah, man.
Essentially.
I would have never had a whatchamacallit bar if I didn't open that door.
Like a Hershey's bar.
I would have never had a Hershey's bar.
Yeah, whatchamacallit's the best.
I would have never had sex if I didn't open that door.
I would have never had pizza pie.
I'm thinking about trying pizza.
What do you mean? Having it? For the first time? We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to Having Pizza for the First Time. My guest today is Mike. He's never had pizza.
Hi, I'm excited to be here.
So what do you think pizza even is?
I don't know. I keep hearing everybody talk about it.
What do you think pizza even is?
Looks like kind of a drippy plate.
It's kind of weird, huh? It's a plate.
This is a charcuterie board, but hot.
It's like, how can I eat everything on my plate as fast as possible?
Can I pick it up together?
Yeah, pick it up.
I want
to cut my plate.
I want a charcuterie board that I could fold and burn myself on.
I want to cut my plate. And I want to save the round outside part of the plate to dip in shit or eat it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give you pizza.
You eat the crust?
I do love a crust.
Me too.
I'm a disgusting piece of shit. I'll pull your crust right off your plate.
The pizza, the handle?
Yeah, the pizza holder.
Dude, when I was little, I used to pretend like they were cigars.
Yeah, every time. What about the walrus tusks? When you had the thin crust?
Hey, what about this one? What about this one?
You guys ever seen this? I'm a walrus all of a sudden over here.
The guy practicing to be an uncle.
In the mirror.
You ever seen this one?
They're gonna love it. They're gonna love this.
What bits can I do with my nephews?
Holy shit, man. Yeah, I do. I'll eat the crust right off your plate.
Hell yeah.
You turn your head for 1 second, your crust is gone.
I hope you weren't saving that.
Well, there's a time frame, right? Like if you haven't eaten it after like 4 to 8 minutes.
Next day crust is no good.
No, but I'll tell you, man, we do have a friend, and we've talked about this. We have a friend who back in the SourceFed days, would save the pizza crusts and then dip them in frosting, like the container of frosting.
Frosting?
Yeah,
like
frosting.
cake frosting.
Cake frosting, like cupcake frosting.
Forgive me, I don't remember this conversation.
You don't remember this? Oh man.
Are we at liberty to talk about it? Who was this?
My boy CJ. Did you ever meet CJ? CJ might have been gone by the time you came around. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of DJ.
No, DJ's another guy, but CJ was a taller gentleman. Yeah, he was just the sweetest kid, and they never gave him a chair to sit on.
Why?
Because it was back in the early days,
and there were no standing desks.
There was barely enough chairs for the riders.
Wasn't that us?
Well. But anyway, so CJ famously would have, like, one day I walked into the room that he would find himself in sometimes, and he had like a little plastic bag, like one of those freezer bags, Ziploc bags, filled with pizza crusts from the pizza he ate the night before.
Yeah.
And he had a little cupcake frosting container, and I'm like, CJ, what are you doing with all of this?
Did he have a name for it?
I don't think he had a name for it. I could find out, because I honestly think
I'm doing pizza cakes.
Dude, he is the originator of a lot of this kind of weird snack concoctions. Like, this is beyond like what happens if I dip my Oreo in my Nutella.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is like someone going to the limits of what you should be doing with food.
Sure. And
dipping your pizza crust into icing container is like pretty insane.
Push it to the limit.
But he said that it tasted like donuts, and that's why he did that.
I could see that. I mean, donuts, but there's more sugar in the bread part of a donut.
Right. Less sugar in the pizza crust, I guess.
Less, yeah. It's like a bad donut.
Yeah.
Dude, give me one of these, Steve. Got it. I think you're good. Just keep doing it for the rest of the show. You should be all right. Push it to the limit.
I'm going to read the history roads now, please.
Hey, baby, Bobby.
So, and then there was this one time where we were having a big company meeting, and it was like about health, and it was like everyone got like these little like pedometer things to like I guess there was a thing where like everyone's steps count, and if you combine your team steps, then you could get like a prize or something. You get like a gift card.
Pizza day.
Yeah, pizza, right? So, right, like so ass backwards, some dumb shit like that. But they're talking about like just being healthier, like because we sit at our desks a lot and like get out there and go for a walk and count down some numbers on that pedometer thing. And then we're having that meeting, and CJ just walks in the room with like a big ass frappuccino, like icy,
like ice cream on top
with all the cream on it, and he had a fucking Snickers bar sticking out of it, dude.
And he hollowed it out so it was a straw.
And the middle part
I would try
in
it.
There is all in there.
Yeah,
it's in there.
I would try it.
I would totally try that.
Yeah,
but he was definitely doing that. He had a Snickers bar inside of his Starbucks.
Dog, I remember when Frappuccinos came out. I was like, yo, this is insane.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It was like a milkshake that kept you up at night.
Yeah. That milkshake kept me up at night.
That milkshake kept me up.
Quiet the bag. Shush.
Shush the bag.
Shush the bag. Shush the bag. Shush that golden bag.
Anyway, so before we get into the ad real quick, I wanted to talk to Kevin. Come back here, you little bitch. Come back here, you scamp.
Shush that golden bag.
Shut that man's bag. Shush that bag. Kevin. Did you know that Kevin got bunny rabbits?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I heard about this.
Can you talk about this?
Yeah.
Are you loving it? You're a bunny dad.
Kev, do you want to switch seats?
Are you
Because I have to post the TikTok.
Let him post the TikTok. Come over here.
Talk about your bunnies. And I'll contribute from afar like you did. That was the first time you hugged him.
I got bunny. Oh, now you got shit all over your
Is
beard,
it coffee?
man. Yeah.
It's coffee. You know what they said to us today at the coffee place? Can I just be candid?
What'd they say?
They said these lids
Oh.
suck. today.
I'm too fucking loud.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just fucking take this goddamn.
Take that off, boy. I got 2 bunnies.
Oh, did I cut myself?
No, you didn't.
These are too funny reasons to believe.
That did hurt. It was like I gave myself a plastic cut.
Take it off.
No!
You're gonna cut yourself. Well, I got 2 bunnies. One is named Nyan, which is a K-pop idol.
Ellie's corrupted you. With
Ellie's
this K-pop
corrupted me.
shit.
And the other one's is the male is named Gordy. Gordy, like Gordy's home.
Like
From
Gordy's
Nope.
home. Wow, really?
Yes,
Because you loved Nope.
I love Nope.
Nope is very good. But these are babies bunny.
These babies
are
bunnies.
they babies?
No, they're 2 years old.
And they were a package deal.
Package deal. They're bonded.
And you're co-parenting them?
I'm just.
It's
they're
yours.
Mine. They're not Ellie's.
But Ellie
They're mine.
wishes.
She wishes.
Does she love
visits
it?
them. She loves them.
Does she like freak out and like can you snuggle them and stuff?
They don't. They do not like being pet.
Pet. They don't. They don't like my hat.
But the girl is a brat. She
Oh.
will
Can't
thump.
say that. Kevin, you can't say that.
I can say it.
She's a
I can say
This
it.
is
No,
his
I
dog.
can say it.
All girls aren't brats.
It's his
Some
daughter.
girls are fine.
This is the woman he's raising
The,
into a beautiful woman.
Is that what happens? You put water on them? And then
That's
you-
right.
Yeah, no, they grow
They
up to be big
plump
women.
up, yeah.
They grow up to be a big woman.
Yeah.
That bunny will be a big woman.
I'm growing a big woman.
You are growing a big woman.
Anytime I don't have something for her, she will slam her foot down. Have you ever heard a bunny actually thump?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
videos.
insane.
Do they?
They
Does
go on the ground and
No
it like
way.
echoes in the room.
no way. And then she's like, "Give me something now."
Yep. Or if I don't have something, she'll run away and then flick her feet up like at me, trying to like kick dirt supposedly at you. It's
Oh,
hilarious.
so she's angry at you.
She's angry.
She's an angry bunny.
But 4th of July, I finally experienced how it's hell for pets. Because it's like
The bunnies were freaking out.
they were terrified for hours.
One of them deserved it.
Well,
One of them deserved a really scary incident.
I'm surprised you have any interest in talking about the bunny.
Why?
Because they just seem like...
I love animals.
You do?
And honestly, bunnies are. Oh
Well,
yeah, I
bunnies
love
are
animals.
very misunderstood too. Like nobody really thinks about a bunny, and I think they're underrated.
Well, bunnies are.
Thinks about a bunny.
They don't.
Here's the deal. But I think bunnies
When-
are boring as shit.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I'm not joking.
They're just animals that exist. When you, like, I have friends who have rabbits, bunnies, and stuff.
Okay.
They've had bunnies.
Okay.
I know friends who have bunnies.
Okay, that's good.
And they're just kind of they're just there. They don't like make sounds really.
They don't make any sound.
They don't really
unless
like
they're in pain.
Yeah, they don't like destroy your furniture really
if
unless
you have it set right.
yeah, exactly. And they're just like they're like more low key than cats, I think.
Depends.
Although cats can be independent.
Yeah,
and rabbits
it
do need
depends.
help with
They
everything.
poop different.
they poop
Well, they eat a lot, don't
different.
they? Don't they eat
They
a
eat
lot?
a lot of hay.
Eat a lot of hay.
They eat a lot of hay.
But they eat a lot, right? Like they devour it.
Yeah, you can give them a giant plate
It'll
full of
just be
lettuce
gone,
and it's
yeah.
gone. Yeah.
And they want more.
Yeah, they always want food.
And they'll slam their feet down.
They
for
always
it.
want food. They're kind of stupid though. I've tried giving them
They
like these treat games where they have to search for a treat and they
Oh
can't
yeah,
figure
you
it out.
can't teach rabbits
No.
shit.
But
They're
the poop,
dumb. The
you can
little
just pick it
pellets.
up,
With your hands?
and it's you don't even. I don't
pick it
even
up with
wash
your
my
bare
hands.
hands?
Remember when we hugged, Mike?
You just dustpan them into your hand?
I don't dustpan it. I pick it
You
up.
pick
with
it up
my
with your
bare
hand?
hands.
I've seen Kevin with chopsticks on his hands. And knees.
You really just pick them up with your bare hands?
Yeah, it's that easy.
It's just that simple.
I don't know.
Imagine
man.
like.
I know what
Okay,
they look like.
Have you picked one up before?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
You should.
Do you want to?
You could come over. Let's
You
do
want
it.
to pick up a bunny shit?
I would never have a bunny as a pet. No
We-
offense, they're beautiful.
No, but like
That's fine.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's a lot.
I'm allergic to dogs and cats. That's why a bunny existed for a pet for me, because it's the only thing I can have.
Like,
I can't do it. Their saliva, all of it.
this kind of fell into your lap.
It felt right.
It felt right. So,
I guess we should do a video at my place again, like we did with other Patreon things, and just have the bunnies just hanging out.
That's
while we
fun,
do it.
yeah.
And
But
you can pick up a poop.
So no,
Yeah.
I don't think I want to do that.
Just one.
Why?
Because you can experience how
But
easy
like,
it
why
is.
do I want to pick up something's poop?
Because you've never wanted to touch a poop. Have you ever? Have you ever wanted to touch a poop to pick it up rather than have to go through
I
the
don't want
process?
to deal with the poop process in any way. Like when I would walk a dog or whatever, absolutely. You got the bag. You gotta pick up the poop with the bag.
Yeah.
But I've never been like, I wish I could just pick that shit up with my hands. Ever in my life have I ever felt that way.
Okay.
Is that weird?
I think I'm
I
the
think you're
one.
weird as fuck. Does Ellie pick him up?
She hasn't yet.
Maybe it's because she's normal.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't want to
Yeah.
pick up your
I guess-
pet's
okay.
shit.
That's the thing is they shit like it's
Yeah, they're
a
like
fucking,
bundles.
It's like a giant pile of balls.
Yeah, it's like
And
mortars,
sometimes those balls get where they shouldn't be.
like
and
into
so-
the vents and
Yeah.
into your food.
And so into your cereal bowl.
into your pressure cooker. Into your air fryer.
And so
You gotta try them. You gotta try this shit out of the air fryer.
Can you really pick up the poop with your hands? Why is that bad? Because you're gonna get sick. No one's ever told you that. Yeah, but you have. If that's the way you're handling shit
No one's ever
on a
told you
normal
that.
basis,
Yeah, you're not supposed to pick
that's
up
too much.
You shouldn't pick up shit. He's
upset. Now he's upset. We made it.
Well,
Kevin
let's talk
upset.
about it.
Can you look up if it's okay to
Yeah.
pick up rabbits?
Yeah.
We're literally just telling you because we love you so much.
Maybe there's something we don't know about rabbit shit.
I pray that this is the day.
Feeling like shit.
Yeah. Because you also have that weird habit where you put all your fingers in your mouth at once.
How come when I typed in "is it okay to pick," it
says up rabbit
wanted to
shit.
autocorrect to "is it okay to pick up a girl in a dungeon"? Why did that auto? Is that a thing?
That's the first suggestion.
It's a thing. It's like an anime.
Hey, is it okay?
Is an anime called that?
Is it okay to pick up a girl in a dungeon? What the fuck? All right.
Not is it wrong, is it okay?
Is it okay to pick up rabbit poop?
In a dungeon.
With your hands.
Is
See,
rabbit
they're like
poop?
this.
What do we have in there? Little
just have-
treats?
Drips.
You have a very dense beard,
It's the
so
coffee
there's
and
stuff
shit?
in it. I don't know what it is. It's gone now.
When
Now
I
it's
saw it,
gone.
it was drips. Just little drips.
This coffee cup's killing me. Is rabbit poop harmful? While rabbits can carry parasites like tapeworm and roundworm, their waste is not known to transmit any diseases to humans.
Good. That's good.
And it
Good.
says, can you pick up rabbit poop by hand? It says, while rabbits are not known to carry diseases that harm humans, they can still carry certain parasites.
Dude, so this
It's
is
important to
kind of,
always wear gloves when handling bunny poop and to wash your hands thoroughly after handling it.
I would feel less bad about it if you had some kind of gloves on. Even those like plastic lunch lady, like way too baggy.
When I clean the litter box thing, when there's like a ton of shit and piss,
Yeah.
I wear gloves.
But when there's only a
there's
couple
just-
shits.
So,
Just put something on.
So annoying to have to put on. I don't know.
Dude,
I'd
but
rather wash my hands.
I guess all I'm saying is that even though there may be no, like, it's not like picking up rat shit, we'll say, that they're eating in the sewers, they're eating like oats and like pellets of only vitamin shit,
Okay,
right?
so-
But waste is still like a byproduct. It still has to be like broken down with all the bacteria and shit in the
Mike's
stomach.
right for sure. And I think that no matter what, you're probably getting something on your hands when you pick up the poop.
And that something
But
is poop.
as long as you're like washing them,
Yeah.
then I guess it's fine. Because it's like you're not going to get like what you would get from touching human poop.
Yeah.
From touching rabbit poop.
Yeah.
There's just not anything that can transmit to a human, I
Let's
guess.
say that washing your hands dissolves 99%.
That's what he's trying to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally. I mean, yeah, why even factor in the
So the
percentage?
1%
Yeah.
of something that gets under your fingernail or whatever,
Yeah.
it's 1%, but that 1% is 100% shit.
I mean, but we've talked about this before, I think. I think we've got poop all over us all day.
Yeah.
and that's the thing that joins all of us.
And that is the thing that joins us all together.
Show me a man who has no poop particles on him, and I'll show you a bridge.
By the
in
way,
London.
I'm looking at r/rabbits.
Oh, dude, that's my subreddit.
Is it really? Because we found it because we're talking about rabbit poop.
That's my shit.
And there's a lot of discussion about it. And it seems like it's pretty normal there. They said, yeah, but when I wash my hands, everyone's like, yeah.
I understand
They're
the
condensed
urge
hay
to do
balls.
it because they literally shit and it scatters like somebody dropped
And
marbles.
it's also like a rock. It's like nothing gets
Yeah.
visibly on
Yeah. Dude, I did a backyard show recently. There's a clip on my Instagram where I'm in a backyard and I'm making comments about the backyard. And behind the big like movie screen, there was a giant pen of rabbits.
Whoa.
Like covered, it was a cage. It was covered on all sides.
Could you smell that?
us.
Not until I went near it, but the turds were like the radius of the turds, which was my second favorite band after Shush the Bad,
Such a bag.
was like 30 feet around this cage. So when they like get pissed off and they kick and stuff, they're just kicking their little turd pellets all over the place. It's like the war soldier in the Revolutionary War
Yeah.
trying to load the musket. It was like,
And the pellets are everywhere. Yeah.
yeah.
And they're stuck in the grooves in your shoe.
Yeah.
And you gotta get like a stick and flick them
Yeah,
out.
then they're just everybody's problems. And that's how COVID-19 started.
I don't need those bunny berries. I'll tell you, I don't need them.
Bunny berries.
Guys, I want to thank all the sponsors, and I want to just get this ad up in her.
I'm going to see the gastro next.
Guys, I'll tell you, welcome to this. This is the ad portion of the show, and I do want to say that Factor is a delicious meal delivery service. Get those meals straight to your door and have yourself some delicious meals with no fuss, no muss. Now that we're in the thick of summer, and we're in it, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals to support sunny, active days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. That's right, can help you fuel up fast with flavorful and nutritious ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door.
Straight to your door.
You're gonna save time, you're gonna eat well, and you're gonna stay on track reaching your goals.
Reach all your goals this summer with Factor. Thick boy summer.
Are you too busy running around during the day to think about lunch?
Think about what?
Are you too busy doing things that you can't even think about lunch?
Think about lunch. Think about your lunch.
Well then guess what?
What?
You can keep your energy up with lunch to go. It's effortless. There's your wholesome meals like grain bowls and salad toppers
That's what Kevin's rabbit eats.
that are ready to eat when you're on the go. No microwave required.
Think about your lunch.
Bow, bow, bow.
The hardest level in the game.
Round on your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of 45 plus add-ons, including breakfast items like the delicious apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites, and potato, egg, and bacon breakfast Skrillex. Potato bacon breakfast.
Think about your lunch.
Bacon, potato, and egg breakfast skillet. Or for an easy wellness boost, try refreshing beverage options like cold pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies. So guys, head to factor75.com/banter50. That's factor75.com/banter50 and use code banter50 to get 50% off. That's code banter50 at factor75.com/banter50 to get 50% off.
Think about your lunch.
What? After all that? Thank you, bud. Hey, BB Bobby.
Kevin, are you ever scared these bunnies are just gonna plumb up and die on you?
How do you know if they like you, bud?
He says the girl doesn't.
Right, but how do you know if they like you?
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know if they're happy?
Do they let you touch them ever?
It is a pretty adorable thing where they find a spot and then they just jump and then like land on their side and just like pass out.
Oh,
It's pretty adorable.
they pass out when they like you.
Yeah, that means they're comfortable. I don't know if they like you because it takes forever for them to
Yeah.
fully trust you.
That is kind of like an animal thing. If they make themselves vulnerable around you, that means they trust you. I learned at one point that if you like squint at a cat that is like smiling at it.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like anytime you close your eyes or you squint or whatever, it's like you're allowing yourself to be tired around this other animal.
Yeah.
So you don't think it's going to hurt you at the very least. Dogs is like, you could tell if a dog is horny about you because of Red Rocket.
Walt Disney said, every time you close your eyes, there's a magic. Every time Walt Disney said,
I could tell which one likes you
Walt-
and which one doesn't.
Walt Disney said, every time you close your eyes, there's a wish to the star, a wish of the star.
Is that a direct? You were reading that?
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to get famous enough to have quotes like that. Mike Falzone and Steve Zaragoza once said, and if you could, and that if you can, and you can actually do it. Have you ever had a
Where you and but you and but you but and you but and you and but and you and but and you and but and you and but and you and
I think you should just read all these.
Think about
It just seems like a really good.
your lunch.
yeah.
Don't stop thinking about it.
There's a laughing in public. I don't know if that'd be good.
Laughing in public is always funny.
Could be.
Big fan of that. BB Abby. We got a date for the next Surrounded show if anyone's interested, and that is September 1st. We're going to end the summer with a big old main room Surrounded. September 1st. I don't think tickets are on sale yet, but I wanted to make you guys aware of it. And if you want to join that community number for updates on shows and like when me and Steve are going to be in town, go ahead and text either Banter or, just go ahead and text Banter to 818-722-8682. That number again 818-722-8682. Don't blow up your phone with text. As a matter of fact, I don't do it often at all. So I promise not to flood your phone with text. But it's a nice way to keep in touch.
Also, shout out Leah.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Shout out Leah. Leah is... I love working with her.
And the
And
clips are like...
Yeah.
Oh, they're great.
The
Better
clips-
than ever.
And so many clips that she's made for this show and for us and for other people who have been on Surrounded. The combination of how she cuts them with the content of the clip is like some of them have really blown up. And she's so good. I'm always trying to like get her more work and stuff like that. And I watched her go from like a regular day job to, you know, like kind of full-time editor and trying to find her way as like a freelance person. And she's just killing it. Also, Josh is doing a great job on that website that doesn't exist anymore. So Josh is fired because Twitter's done.
Jump into threads.
Sorry that you had to find out like this, Josh. Who, Josh? Yeah, what are you doing? Can you not find something?
He's trying to go to an old episode of DB.
Are you trying to find out on?
Idiot.
He's picking up shit with his mouth. Human shit.
Big fan of when does anything on his Okay, what were you gonna say? And then we gotta do our history road.
I don't fucking remember.
Okay, guys, let's do. Hey, you know what,
What?
Mike?
What?
I've got an idea.
Oh, happy 50 episodes, by the way.
Oh no, is today our 50th?
Yeah.
It's our 50th.
Yeah, this is the extravaganza.
This is a big deal. Welcome to our 50th episode.
50.
50th. 50th. 50th road.
All right, well, guys, it's time for our history roads. Our first history road.
I really thought you were just going to let the whole segment play.
I was just looking for an old history road theme.
Fun spur of the moment idea.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of worked.
No, it's a great idea. Just so hard. Like, how would you know where to start?
I know. Well, someone made a video called "The Evolution of the History Road Song."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's
Is that
30
recent?
minutes. This is from 2 years ago.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
This person's name is Vibin Brian and says this took fucking forever. I listened to a lot of episodes and used the bit glossary on r/dynamic banter for help.
Thank you. That's fun. And now, 2 years later, it was finally used for a second in the show.
Exactly. So, this first history road. Okay, so I'll read some subject lines here.
Well, let's try the laughing one.
Where's that one?
It's right there. She's right there. Oh, good.
Did you get it recorded?
Dude, it was the pitch bender thing. It wasn't the delay.
Damn. How's that mic doing? Sean Hubert
And Kevin picks it up off the table.
said, and then it picks up with his bare hands. Sean says he's laughing in public history road.
Do you ever get the urge to put one in your mouth?
No.
Ever?
Never.
Okay. Sounds like somebody doesn't love their pets.
Smell either.
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
It's only weird if you're making it weird.
You guys are kind of making it weird. I've noticed that.
Kevin's making it a little weird.
Dude, can you please, because you're such a great photographer, put a bunch of them in a bowl with glue?
I've already thought about it.
And make it look like Cocoa Puffs.
Shitty
I've already
puffs.
thought
Oh,
about having
and put a
Cocoa
spoon?
Puffs and then having a bowl of rabbit's hair.
Oh, wow.
Do you got to save them for a couple days, or is that like
I
one?
mean, that's one day.
You probably don't have to search long to find that on the internet already.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
It's not the journey, it's the journey.
It's not even about the journey anyway.
Think about your lunch.
It's not even about the journey anyway. All right, Sean says he's laughing public here. That's a history road. Hello, beautiful boys.
Hi.
Quick history road for you two. I normally do not listen to the podcast in public because I find that laughing hysterically around people I do not know can be embarrassing.
Don't do that to yourself. Laughter is a beautiful thing. It's contagious. If you laugh around strangers, you might be spreading happiness to them. You might be, God forbid, spreading the word of the podcast to people who could benefit from it, who are more like you than you think are different than you. And we all have poop on our hands.
This is a serious message.
I've never jerked off.
I didn't. I swear I didn't.
No one has asked you.
Sir, this is Payless Shoes.
I don't give a fuck.
That being said, last week I was on an aeroplane in the middle seat, and I had a few episodes downloaded.
So funny in the middle.
In an airplane. So I turned on episode 273, The Music Inside a Man's Head.
Dude, remember when we did that show on Patreon? Where they're like, is this a fake title or a real title?
Yeah. Dude, that might have been the one where the tin drums. Remember the tin drum, for any time you're thinking about sex? The steel drums. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
God damn. I was laughing quite hard, but didn't care, and no one seemed to mind me losing it. It made the flight go by much quicker.
That's great.
So thank you. Anyways, that's my very short history road.
There's
also,
a woman next to you trying to sleep like this.
And she's cracking out, God damn. Also, I would love it if you guys would release a DB branded baseball cap. I'm currently in the market for a baseball hat and would love to rep my favorite podcast. Thank you for reading, Sean.
I don't want to ruin the surprise of anything that's coming out very soon. That's been worked on for weeks, painstakingly. But hold your
horses
shit. Hold your horse shit. Watch it. Watch the space. Trying to hide it, but being proud of it at the same time.
Hold your horses.
Dude, it sounded like you unfurled a fitted sheet when you did that.
That dropped a big rug.
I'm about to drop a rug.
I'm about to drop rug. All right, Mike.
What?
I'm going to throw out some... Wait, there's another body and limb experiment? Wow, there's so much going on here. Okay.
Let's
so I'm
spread
gonna...
them out.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you some subjects, and then you tell me which ones we should jump into.
Ready and willing to participate.
The OG Screamin' Boy, the Wilhelm Scream original recording. That could be interesting, but it's kind of like movie nerd shit.
I think we've heard that before.
The Wilhelm Scream?
Like back in the
I might have
day.
played it for you, yeah. Or we listened to it or whatever.
I saw that there's a new thing about it.
Well, it's there's a more crisp AI cleaned up version.
You know
or
what
something.
would be a beautiful thing? If AI could get to the point where there would be a transcribed version of every podcast, and we can literally in real time be like, did we ever talk about that?
Oh
Cut to
my
a clip.
God.
And then we play us talking about it. I think that'd be fascinating. Yeah. You can go back. Dude, that could almost be a Patreon thing. We could go back
Yeah.
and we could be there. Dude, subscribe to our Patreon where sometimes we're just in 2020.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I'm warning you with peace and love, but I have too much to do.
We do sketches and we do Q&A videos, and sometimes we're in 2013.
That's okay. People like nostalgia,
And
Mike.
you can watch that.
People love that kind of shit. People love when you repackage shit, like the new Indiana Jones. All right. Poop Story Alley for your in-house DB themist. Oh, the guy that wrote the theme song. That's from Logan.
Awesome. Thank you, Logan.
This is a Poop Story road from the guy that wrote the theme song to the show.
This guy doesn't stop giving.
There is a History Road Boy Scouts predicament. There's a Wickwillian candle bonk. Jordy has a Titanic cut. And the original DB Labs exists in Jim Henson's mind, whatever that means. Sleepless in Seattle 2.
Dude, that's like clickbait for you specifically.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like check this out. A good old-fashioned be nice or not be nice. Or an Italian soccer coach sings Nickelback.
Fuck, man. Fuck. A lot of good choices here.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably do like 2 or 3 of them.
I wish there was a way to randomize it.
Yeah.
I'm always interested in a good be nice or not be nice. The themist guy sounds good. Also, the Italian soccer coach, there's no way that cannot be an enjoyable experience.
Let's do those 3 and we'll start with the nice or not be nice. How about that?
Sounds good. We need a theme song for yeah. Remember we used to do the game show sounds? We need like our own we need our own Price is Right theme song. Also, speaking of shirts, one of the best shirts that we've ever come out.
Oh, the be nice or not be nice, and the sticker. Yeah. The sticker's awesome too.
Yeah, man.
Just big good art.
Just good old art.
A good old fashioned be nice or not be nice from Joseph. He says good enough. Try this. Why don't you loosen up over there?
Trust me.
Fucking shit picker.
Try this. Trust me. Kevin Shitpicker from Minneapolis, Minnesota says.
From Shitpicker Falls. No. It does seem pretty normal to pick up rabbit shit.
I don't care if it's not. I'm still gonna do it.
I'm just over here rubbing my eyes. Don't bother me while I'm rubbing my eyes.
Next time you see Kevin, his eyes are just swollen,
dude.
Infected.
Dude, next time you go to the doctor and you're like catching up, you're like, and I've been picking up rabbit shit.
Listen,
this is the last thing you said.
But
has anything changed in your diet? No, I've been doing salads, been rock climbing a lot, picking up some rabbit shit.
You know what, doctor? It's got to be the kale. The eyes are just oozing.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of arugula. It's like your pussy eyes.
Well, son, looks like you got pussy eyes. Joseph says, my name is Joe.
And I'm here to say,
long-time listener, first-time rotor. And I'm coming at you guys with a good old-fashioned be nice or not be nice.
This is a serious message.
Pizza love.
Pizza.
That should be Ringo's Pizza Place.
Pizza love.
Allow me to set the stage. Just last week, I was at the airport, which is already a lawless land.
Dude, the Coliseum of not be nice.
Absolutely, where the human spirit is truly tested. And I was heading to Las Vegas, yet another lawless land, where what's left of the human spirit goes to die for a buddy's bachelor party.
Oh boy, Vegas bachelor party?
Oh boy.
Basic.
I was on the second leg of my flight. I had arrived from Pittsburgh at Dallas-Fort Worth and was heading to Vegas from there, leaving with me with about another 3 hours of travel. We were about halfway through the flight when it happened. There I was, minding my own beeswax, listening to some DB, when all of a sudden this absolutely overwhelming smell started beating the shit out of my nostrils. This smell brought me out of my half-sleep state, and I started looking around to try to find the source. I first looked at both my neighbors on both sides of me, both of them, both, sharing the same crunch, both, the same, both, both sharing the same scrunched up face you make when you smell something foul.
I honestly forgot what this was about.
He smells something while he's listening to some DB on the plane.
Got it.
It wakes him up, and even his neighbors are making
They
that,
also
like,
smell
what's the
it.
smell?
Yeah.
I look in front of us, and through the separation in the seats, I see one of the girls with a full bag of makeup and lotions out on her lap, and she's staring at herself in a hand mirror as she's lathering herself up.
Taking a plane to a date.
Target acquired. Wow, they think this person thinks that's the girl who farted.
Why? Because she's a woman?
Her and I make awkward eye contact through her mirror, and there's no way she didn't catch my stank face. She then proceeds to spritz herself with, I shit you not, 20 pumps of perfume/body spray.
Dude, that's not polite.
Maybe she was like, this fart smell is so bad, I gotta spray this around me.
Very possible.
But also, you can't do that around a bunch of people.
So it was a fart smell.
Do we know it's a fart smell?
Well, he said it was a fart. Well, actually, we don't know.
Here are the options right now. She either farted and is trying to cover it up. She smells the fart or baby shit or whatever and is trying to cover it up
With
for
something
everyone.
else, yeah.
Says I can't
For
stand
others,
it.
yeah.
Or has no idea of both and is just being ridiculous.
Or it's a dream, just like Walt Disney said, when
might
you
be a
close your
dream.
eyes. There's a dream.
Do you need star sound?
It's shit-scented perfume.
Whoa!
She's picking up rabbit shit.
Or it's some TikTok star spraying fart gas. Let's see. I understand that the 3 years of COVID really killed people's sense of what they should and shouldn't do in public setting, especially in closely confined public shared space like an aeroplane. I was frustrated by her choice to apply that gad-dang stank-ass lotion and perfume on the plane, but it ultimately wasn't enough to make me do anything about it until...
Are we saying that the foul smell is shit, or is it just like it's that?
Maybe it's that lotion. Yeah, maybe it's that lotion.
Because he never said shit.
Yeah, we don't know. But there's more to the story here. I'd say about 20 minutes later, the girl sitting next to her starts to do the same thing. She starts with another lotion that was incredibly pungent. Yeah, it's totally that. Which quickly filled the shared air of the cabin and made breathing a chore. It was making both of the people sitting next to me cough. Again.
Oh boy.
I did nothing and tried to brush it off while focusing on breathing without choking. It was at this moment I felt moisture on my right knee. I looked down and didn't see anything.
I didn't notice my pussy was wet.
I guess something turned me the fuck on. Real good.
With all the to-do about the smell, I didn't know how wet my fucking pussy was.
I didn't realize I was wet as fuck.
Next thing you know,
Horny,
I'm a cat.
I looked down and didn't see anything and figured it was some condensation from the air vents that had dripped. A few seconds later, I now feel moisture on my left knee. What the fuck is going on? I think to myself. As I'm trying to investigate, I'm hit with yet another wave of overpowering stank and finally pieced together what was happening. The girl in front of me was on the perfume body spray portion of her touch-up routine, and while applying the abundance of spray, she managed to hit both of my knees in the process.
How?
I was now tainted, because I guess your knees are like in between the like the person.
And she's like doing
she
that?
must be spraying maybe through. It's coming through the like seat holes.
Maybe she thought you smelled like crazy.
Maybe she thought you're the smell. Well,
Yeah.
the smell wasn't a fart thing anyway.
Yeah.
So who
just
knows?
Keep forcing a fart
Maybe she
smell.
just didn't like the smell of the plane and was like, "Let me spray around."
Sure.
I don't know. Anyway,
I just think you got to be self-aware when you're doing things that affect a lot of people in an enclosed area that no one can leave.
right? Exactly.
I think No One Can Leave. You ever see that show
What?
on Netflix?
So he says that he was now tainted and became the very thing that was causing his distress. I now stink. Both women were definitely in their late 20s, early 30s, making this kind of worse. I'd almost expect this kind of thing to happen from a teenager, but how do you go that long in life and think that's a good idea?
Well, this guy clearly hates women.
I know, I'm reading it. I'm reading between the lines. Riddle me this, BB boys. If you were in my situation while traveling alone and on hour 5 of your overall trip, Do you be nice, accept the fact that your legs are now covered in perfume, and tell yourself it wasn't intentional or done with malice? Or not be nice, inform the folks in front of you that you were hit with the barrage of perfume, and maybe an airplane isn't the best fucking place to do that on.
I honestly, so the way the game is played, which we've explained literally every time we've done this, is you need to figure out
what I think you're going to do.
Yeah.
I think that if it's bothered you to the point where you're like waking up, like you had a nice little nap going or something, and you're like smelling perfume, like no one wants. It's like it's almost as bad as ripping ass.
Yeah.
Really allergic to some perfume?
Yeah, for sure. Like the fragrance.
That's how they kill rabbits.
That is how they kill rabbits. Watch out,
dude!
Stop spraying perfume everywhere.
I come over your house like.
Which one didn't you like?
Which one's the
gray one?
Which one's not flopping?
But like, yeah, like I think on the spectrum of smells, the old SOS.
Yeah.
There's like fart smell, awful to happen on a plane. Big perfume smell, awful to happen on a plane because you feel like you can't breathe and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
So for me, I would be like, this is fucked up, but unless it was like continuous, I probably wouldn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for you, I could totally see you like kind of just doing a tap and going like,
I smell beautiful now.
Thank you.
So,
who's your guy? Let me have your card.
call Vidalsa soon and tell him to quit it.
Tell them that they really got it this time.
Can I be honest with you? If I'm at the end of my flight, I would definitely be very upset. But I also know that it sounds like the damage is done.
Like, what can you do? Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to start shit and now I'm in like a weird fight with this person on the thing that no one can get out of. So I think I would be more apt to just be like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Would I look at her and probably brush? I'd give her the shoulder as I leave the plane before her. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would like start an argument about it. That's like, dude, if somebody did that like 45 minutes into a 6-hour flight, then I would be like, there's no way that could happen.
What if it's in this specific scenario where they did it earlier and then they did it again?
I really don't know. I don't want to have shit with anybody on a plane.
I know.
Because no one could normally, like,
you're just stuck
in my adult life, when I've wanted to get into a confrontation with people recently, I'll remove myself from the entire situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you can't get into a confrontation as a grown up.
That's true.
Because then you go to prison.
Especially on a plane.
Yeah.
Because then you just end up on TikTok and they're like, some guy fucking started shit.
Yeah.
Look at this dude, no fly list.
Some aggro beat up a Bratz doll 30,000 feet above the earth.
That's fucking crazy. Check out this Karen gets smack mouthed by this Italian guy.
Yeah. You know what I would do? Try to be proactive is turn my fan on as for
sure.
And
as
like,
high
I
as
don't
it
care
goes.
if the people are freezing next to me ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fan is the only thing that I'm entitled to.
That's the window down as far as you're concerned. It's the least that can be done.
Yeah.
Anyway, he says, ultimately I didn't do anything because I'm avoidant to do anything and could be construed as conflict. But boy, howdy, did I want to say something.
Sure.
I want to end this rant by saying how great I think the two of you guys are, you two, Kevin, and how much I truly appreciate this podcast. Having something to look forward to and laugh at weekly is incredible, and I hope I never get to a point where I take that for granted.
Oh, that's very
Peace
nice.
and love, peace and love. Shout out to Derek, and for God's sake, do not spin.
Please don't. Dude, thank you so much for writing in. I'm sorry that you were in a kind of an uncomfortable position, even more so than a plane is already. And you got through it, and we lived to tell the tale.
All right, let's
do the Italian one and then call it.
The Italian one? Yeah. Which one's that?
He sings Nickelback or something?
Oh, yeah. Italian soccer coach.
Yeah.
Mark says Italian soccer coach sings Nickelback. Hello, boys from southern New Hampshire. You been there?
No.
Very pretty in the fall.
Think about your looks.
That was a HeadGum podcast.